In this episode, we head to chill, Lewisville. We're going to watch a Cure cover band. We're going to hang out with friends and dance the night away. It was a fun time, and we're getting ready to go meet some friends at an inauguration party. And we make some good food and talk about what it's like to be on the sailboat in the winter in Texas. Hey, I'm Rodney.
And I'm Cindy.
And this is our dream of leaving the comforts of a mainstream lifestyle to live like pirates. Cindy joined me as first mate, and we have been unstoppable ever since.
Rodney and I have set ourselves to a new adventure each week as we're learning the ropes of being a sailing couple.
Each season, there are plenty of things to do to get the boat ready and get out on the water.
When we're not working, we're creating food and drinks from the galley and searching for adventures around the docks with friends and locals.
Be sure to hit the subscribe button and join us on our way to more sailing and adventures as we sail into Nirvana.
Hey!
We're at Chill in Lewisville.
Yes. It feels good out here, believe it or not.
It does.
It does. It's going to be cold tomorrow, but it's good tonight.
It does feel good out here. It's nice and cool. We're here to see
The Cure.
The Cure. The tribute band, right? Okay, let's go check it out.
Let's do it.
Hey, Dallas, what are you doing over there?
Hey!
Hey, Cindy. We're over here at Chill, Lewisville.
Hello. Good to see you all.
Hello, hello. And we're going to watch this tribute band to The Cure.
It's called La Cure, I think is what this
La
band
Cure.
is called. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay.
Sound check was good. We're excited.
We got some dancing to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Intermission.
Intermission.
That's it.
After a brief intermission, we continue to dance. There were many good songs. The band did a great job and a great performance. The sound was awesome, and we couldn't help losing ourselves into the music. Our friends had a great time dancing with us, and we had a great time hanging out with them and spending time together. What? Here we go, look at
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. We're all cool. It's great to be back.
So we're back here on the boat.
Yep.
Right. We had a nice dance party last.
We did. With some good friends we have, and also met new friends.
Right. Yeah.
All enjoyed the music.
What our life consists of on the boat when in the winter, this is what this video's about.
Yeah.
It's like
very different from the summer.
Closed up.
Yes.
Everything's scattered around.
We keep getting asked, when are we going sailing?
Yeah, in Texas, the sailing season, probably
yes.
December 15th is...
Right, so our friends are still like, wow, we want to go back again, and when are we going to go sailing? And we're like, it's cold, and we're in winter mode right now. We've got a lot of things we do in winter, but sailing is usually not one of them unless we just have a great day.
Well, it has been a good December in Texas.
Yeah.
We have friends out here that do the polar bear sail the January 1st, no matter what.
They do. They did again this year.
And they did again.
They sure did.
One year they came out, him and his wife, they went out. It was nice. She has a 65-degree threshold, so it's
does she?
colder than that. But he went out and had his buddies, and it was...
You told me it was cold.
20 mile an hour wind.
Yeah, you said it was
cold. The wind were 17 knots.
Yes.
Basically, or better, gusts. So he pulls out, and they take off, and they come back. And he said they were doing 10 to 12 knots surfing that boat.
Oh, wow.
The hull speed on it at 25 foot is 6.2 knots. And he's doing double the hull speed. So he's basically like a surfboard. And they had a ride of the time of their life on that sail. But that was a windy January 1. No, we're not going to do that. I'm a cruiser. We get into house mode and we get everything scattered. And we have to prep for 4 hours to get ready to go out for 2 hours. Right. So what we do basically is we kick back, we watch the shows we like, we watch other sailing channels, we see what the sailing community's doing. We go up into the local taverns and hang out with friends.
Friends, meet new people.
And basically we cook stuff on the boat.
So we're very mindful of nutrition. Those that know us know that we're very mindful of nutrition. So a lot of times we'll take this opportunity to zero in on what we want to do for our future for the next 3-6 months.
Right. We're gonna
kind of zero in on our nutritional plan before me and him, and we research things we've been wanting to research in preparation for the spring coming up, and it's kind of it's a downtime, but there's a lot of stuff we do in that downtime that no one sees. Yeah,
it's a downtime for sure, but we're going to make it productive.
Right.
We're going to get ready for the sailing season. We're going to start doing our boat projects. We're going to start getting, and our health is first and foremost, because we can't do this unless we're not seeking out that. So I'm basically over here on the computer on recipes that I have. I'm working on the cookbook still. It's going to be a good one for all the season 2 entrees, dishes, and stuff.
Yeah, it'll be
but I have that over here. Normally I'm working on this. So what we did is we spent the time today to figure out our plan.
A 3-month plan.
Yeah, for our next 3 months. And, what's the grocery list going to look like? What meals are we going to alternate to and everything, keeping health in mind. And we don't do the normal standard low-fat diet by any means. We do more. We try to get into a ketogenic state where we're using our amino acids and fatty acids instead of carbohydrates.
For energy.
Right, for energy. So we have, dialed in all the food sources we get our proteins from. I've got a great cottage cheese dough here instead of flour, for example. We like to eat the boiled eggs and avocados and bacon and stuff for our lunches when we go to work, but we're going to try a new egg bites in the muffin pan. Okay, there's that, and that's new. And then we're going to do, I'm going to take that dough and I'm going to try to engineer a healthy ketogenic taquito.
Yeah, I'm
right?
excited.
Which could be turned into an enchilada later.
Yes.
Then we have our basic wok stuff and our basic salad wrap stuff that we use seaweed, nori, to wrap it in. We have our avocado oil, apple cider vinegar dressing. So we do that. We spend the winter focusing in on things like that and thinking it through and getting organized.
Well, yeah, because
for the next 3 months.
Rodney's very good about knowledge, nutrient knowledge in the foods. What does broccoli have in it that our body needs? What does pork have in it that our body needs? Everything that he does, he knows exactly what each food is going to give us. And so because we dial in and we do intermittent fasting and we do some things like that, recycling, when we do eat, it has to be on point and dense of nutrients. And so he has, he's an artist in many forms, and this is yet another form of art for him. He loves to dial that in, and we got everything we need in this amount of meals, and we're going to be healthy. And so that's what we did today.
We put it on paper. We
didn't do it. He did it today.
Well, no, it's a joint effort because I have a spreadsheet that I put everything on.
Right.
You have access to the drive,
I do.
So we can go through and pick out what we're putting on the shopping list. We can go through and log in what we're doing in our log. We each have our own personal log.
Right. Kind of just track data, so we can see. Are we on track? Are we not?
Yeah, you can go get apps for this and do this, but
just do Google.
I'm old school. I just make a spreadsheet. She has access to it. We just go in there and we dial in a specific protocol that we're going to do for the next 3 months. We're going to get ready. We're going to be healthy when the sailing season opens back up in Texas.
That's the goal,
March. Hopefully we'll have a light February. February is the coldest in Texas.
January hasn't been kind to a lot of people. January's been a rough start for a lot of people, including us. We were sick. Some people have gone through much worse than we did with their things going on, but we're ready to get back on track with this. We're finally feeling good enough to get back into the swing of everything, dial it in so that we're prepared and our body is at a good state to sail. Because, you know, when you haven't sailed for 3-4 months, you go out, it's just like you went and just did a whole workout that you hadn't done in 6 months.
All
you get
weekend,
sore and all
on
that.
Monday morning you're hurting because you're like, I haven't used those muscles for 3 months.
Yes.
So that's what it's like in Texas. Well, every year. Well, so I'm going to make, let's make a broccoli and cheese.
Okay.
With some oysters. Okay, we're going to make that soup. It's warm in here. It's what, 24 degrees outside
something like that. It's cold. We're in a cold front, an Arctic blast or whatever they call it.
We're in a good 65 to 70 degrees here. We got our infrared heater. We
got our handy blanket.
Got our flannel blanket.
Yep, if it's needed.
Right.
Yep.
So, I'm going to get the broccoli and the oysters and some cream cheese.
That'll be good.
Are you going through the albums and putting more photos in?
I am.
Awesome.
Yeah, this was just our first year.
That was our first year.
We haven't done anything second, did we? We didn't do anything
everything we've done for the second year has all been digital.
Digital, right. So we printed out a bunch of our favorite pictures and stuff that we got as we learned each other and did our thing. So we put everything in here and then we write little notes about our memory in that moment. so that we can remember it later. You know what I realized? That you always have people say, what's been your favorite moment?
The lifestyle on the boat is something that's always changing. I'm going to fry up some oysters and then incorporate those into a broccoli and cheese soup.
I used to not like oysters at all. Hated them. Until Rodney reintroduced me to them in different ways.
Oh, I know. Remember?
I was like, I'm not eating those.
Remember the video that we made, She Loves My Oysters?
Yeah.
Last year? And
Delicious.
And you loved that.
I did.
You made a whole video about it.
I know, it was really good.
She loves my...
Okay. Got them all in there, now I just gotta write about them.
The oysters and the tahini and the fire dragon. We made the layered shots and hopefully had a couple pictures come out on those. It was later at night, but that layering with the spoon and trying to float different weight things on them, that's more difficult.
It is.
Than you can imagine.
Kudos to our favorite bartenders out there who are always taking care of us and introducing us to new things. I can't remember when this was really doing here. Do they still teach cursive in schools?
I do not think so.
So, when we're writing things down in cursive, my grandbabies aren't going to know how to read my writing.
Right, good.
It's going to be encrypted secret messages.
Yes. I've got the soup going. Got the cream and I've got the cream cheese in there, more fire dragon, tahini. Alright.
It smells good. You want some blanket? You good? What? What do you want to do for National Beer Can Day? National Beer Can Appreciation Day. And
Probably going to be Voodoo Ranger.
It's going to be you that celebrates that one this time, because I don't drink beer like that.
They have a good artwork on the can.
Yeah.
So I'll probably buy a 4-pack of Voodoo Ranger.
Yeah.
I'll come over here and finish it off. Bring you a bowl. Tell me what you think. I'm putting cheddar cheese and avocados on this.
Dude, okay.
Thank you for the sauce.
Thank you for dinner. Always delicious and always much appreciated.